poison number 5, Passion Igniters, the sinking ship.
The sinking ship.
You've got the relationship. It's got holes in it. There's an iceberg. You don't turn it in time. You're sleeping at the deck like the Titanic, and all of a sudden there's this big thing right in front of you and you bang into it. You could have turned way back. You could have dealt with it when it was at a complacent, boring level. Boredom was just starting to set in and you didn't speak about it, or little flatness because you don't want to, well, because we know if you speak about it, it's only going to make each other uncomfortable. So the truth is you didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, and you know what else? Here's something that I noticed that I used to do, that I notice that people do, is that, you know, if I have a problem with Satyan, that I take it to someone else and I go talk about it with them.
You do that?
Right? No, I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that, is take it and talk to like my close friends, right? Or my close family, and I would talk about how bad I felt.
And then you both bitch about me.
We wouldn't bitch necessarily, but with the point.
Be honest, sometimes some of you do, I bet you do.
Okay, there's a couple parts to this, but the point I want to make is this, is that if I take what's going on in our relationship and just bring it to my friend and bitch there, even if all she's gonna do is sit and listen to me, what happens is that it just stays over there. And if I keep bringing this over there to my friend, bringing this over there to my friend, what happens is the ship starts to sink because we're not involving our relationship in this. I'm not bringing this to you. My friend and I, if I feel comfortable at the time talking, the exhausting, and we're not coming over and we're not sitting down and we don't have that support, my friend isn't a support for both of us, and bringing it to the both of us, then what happens is I go off with my friend, the girls, he goes off with the guys, we bitch and complain on our own
drink or do whatever the heck I do, and then talk about what she's not doing, how she's crap in this, and how she doesn't, all the crap, right?
And all the holes. All the holes.
Then you plug, you keep punching holes in your...
holes.
And guess what? Guess where your energy is going? It's going to leak, and your relationship is going to sink.
It's going to sink. And then you're going to wonder, what happened?
So,
I thought I was working on it, but you're not working on it with each other.
Now, you can bring a friend in, and that's an important part of having a good relationship. You gotta have solid walls, and one of the walls that we have are friends that we do go to. And this is what I do as a friend. When a friend comes to me and he says, hey, this is what's going on with my wife, on with my lady, she's doing this and this and this, I don't get into cahoots and going, yeah, all women are like that, or just go, no, I don't do that, because that's bullshit, because then that demeans women. We get into, that gets into agreement with him, and then we both can complain about how sucky it is to be in a relationship. And then when you go back, you feel justified, so that okay, now I'm going to come back and be this way. Bullshit.
Bullshit. And it works the same with women too. It works the same with women. I know that, you know, if I go off with my girlfriends and they love me, and if I
they're going to take sides with you, of course.
If I think that they love me, so they should take sides with me, you got it wrong.
Absolutely.
If they love you, the showing of love is to make sure that you are solid.
How do we do it
with
as a friend?
other.
How do we do this? So
how
if I'm a friend,
how I do this with my friends.
If you're the ones, if a friend comes to you and saying this is what's happening,
what I say
and
is,
she's
honey,
bitching about him.
What I say is, honey, I hold her, I give her the comfort and all of that, and I say, you know what? It's time to bring this to him. It's time to sit down together. I will be there if you want me to be, but you know, we've got to bring it to him, and we've got to help you guys work on this together. Because if it's just us, then it's gonna go nowhere, and it's childish. And I'm not gonna sit here and just take what you say, and you know, there's always two sides. There's actually three sides. Your side, his side, and the real side. The real truth.
Absolutely.
And that's what you want to get to. You want to get to what's really going on. So not that you can revel.
Okay, you're going on about this. Let me say something. All right. As a guy, here's what I do with my guy friends. If a guy comes and you come to me as a guy, or you come to me even as a girlfriend, and you say, listen, this is what's going on. He's, you know, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing that. Here's what I say. Right on. Yeah, I get you, man. I know what it's like. I get you. So I'm there, and I'm there to understand. But I don't comment on, yeah, you're right. Well, my lady does that. Stop that. Don't do that as that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's...
What I do is I go, you know what? I got it. Now, dude, you got to face it. And you've got a lot of anger in you, you've got a lot of tension in you, but you got to get it across to your woman about what's going on, what are you feeling? Bottom line, even if you don't know what to do, say, look, I'm there as a friend to support you both as a relationship. Because, you know, we've discovered that we need a passion igniter community. We've got couples who care about our love to not just single each other out and take sides. Some of your shit-ass friends have taken sides when bullshit has happened, and and I've done stuff, and you've been upset, and you've taken it to them, and they say, no, you should do this, and you should drop him, son of a bitch, and all that. I say screw those friends. They're not the friend to your relationship. You want to be able to have friends who are passion igniters, who care about your relationship, where you both are going, your values, and you care back about them coming together, staying strong, moving forward, coming together as a team. If you got friends who are always siding on you, agreeing that, yeah, your partner is a bitch and asshole. If they're abusive physically, mentally, emotionally, that's fine. That's justified. Drop them like a sack of potatoes quick and move on to someone who's going to really love you without abuse. We're not talking about that. We're talking about couples who love each other, who cleave to each other, who've got something big. They've got children. They've got things that they care about. They've only got regular everyday challenges, stresses, money, and all that. Be a friend to their relationship, not just individuals. That's part of not making your relationship sink. You gotta have friends, my friends, who are couples, who are real, honest, and not just always nice.
Hey, not just couples that are your friends, because we have very dear friends that are, not just couples, although we do encourage that you have many couples that are also striving for this. But you can have single friends that really, we do, who care about us and care about making sure that this is strong. So, I just want to say that as well.
The other thing I want to get across is that a sinking ship, you're guaranteed a sinking ship if you're not tuning in to what's of most value in your relationship. Period. If you're not tuning in to passion igniting tips, this is a blatant plug for what we're doing here, but it's a blatant plug for anything. I don't care what you go into, to be honest with you. But if you're not going, hey, how can I take my juice deeper with my lover? And you're not interested in it, if you don't have it at the top of your head, it's going to get to the bottom really quick. Trust me, in this day and age. So tune in. Put passion in your life. Get inspired. Stay plugged in is another such a valuable part of not helping your relationship sink and just go to the bottom of the water. Why bother? Why bother being in the first place? Together.
I think we got this across.
Passion poison number 5.
Happy Halloween.
The sinking ship. Plug it up. Keep it afloat and stay juiced.
Stay juiced. And hey, you know what? Come to our next social. It's happening, and it's going to be a Halloween masquerade ball, and it's happening October 20th, Saturday, October 20th in White Rock, British Columbia.
And if you can't make it to that, go to ipnsocial.com and put your name down on the VIP list so that you can find out about the next socials. Even if you're not in our area, in that town in Vancouver, put your name there. We get enough people interested, we'll find a way to start a Ignite Passion Now social in your area. Maybe you want to hold one, stage one, represent, have a party for couples. Get involved, okay? Be a friend to other couples. Let's be friends to each other.